the real world worker on those days. The materials are quite heavy duty, they're quite rain resistant, and in the 1980s where women are quite forced to do the next job, actually World War I. So they take over the next job, which is they started to do like really hard work, like translation. But in the 1980s, it's also the era where women in those days, people actually did goodbye by waving their white handkerchief. And symbolically, it is also like a way of saying goodbye to Karl Lagerfeld, as now it's taken over by Virginie Viard, a woman who's creating this beautiful creation for women. So it's quite a special collection. And of course we have this group which are quite masculine, feminine, quite perfect for active people. It is either paired with Bermuda shorts, which are quite masculine. And Chanel Gabrielle, if we can move forward. Please, can we invite you to the side? But this time it's a lot of version. For example, you see it in this one, which is quite an essential piece in the collection. The pockets are 8 from 4. The shoulder and the neckline are quite different. And what's special about this time is it's mixed actually with this legging. Yeah. So now you have perfect. You can touch it. Station deco, way back 20th century. It's kind of like an invitation for us to visit different kinds of places like Saint-Tropez, Venice, Athens, Bombay, Rome. Let's show you guys if you have them. Probably more. Yeah. And I'd like to take your attention also with this beautiful jacket. If you notice, it's the different length of the hem. It's quite longer than a traditional iconic jacket. It's just a cover for decoration. Yeah.
This one suits me.
Exactly.
Oh, you know, it's the same the guy using for surfer in the
Yes,
sea.
exactly. It's the same thing that we use for our sneakers as well.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So for this one, it's still recalls our inspiration, the train station. Wearing this in a lot of the traffic in the train station looking from above. So these represents people in the train station. And let's not forget also the Mary Jane and the two-tone shoes with pop colors and quite strong color like the black and white, the black and the red, which are iconic in the 1980s. But this special color, this is also the favorite nail polished shade of Gabrielle Chanel.
And for me, it's Barbie shoes.
Perfect. Exactly, why not? Welcome. I'd like to start the story with this special jacket. If you could move forward because the details are quite interesting and funny at the same time. So you see the suit is actually revisited again, but this special jacket mixed with the Bermuda short, feminine, masculine, perfect for active lifestyle. But if you notice the tweed, what do you think? The pattern is actually like a moving train, and these white small details represent the smoke from the train. The green color represent the countryside, which is your view. Especially if you're in Europe taking the train, you see a lot of these beautiful greeneries in the countryside. And of course the shirt that is embroidered by Lumeray represents the color of the nature, your view of the nature outside the train. A lot of denim, and incidentally, denim is the favorite material of our new director, Virginie Viard. And you will always see her wearing denim in a lot of her exposure, although she is not really a fan of exposure like Karl Lagerfeld, for example. But this masculine jacket embodies the idea of Chanel that every piece should be equally beautiful outside and inside. And this is a denim silks printed with eucalyptus leaves, and the eucalyptus actually has a very explorer spirit. So look at the lining, it's a silk twill lining printed with eucalyptus leaves and flower. A quite masculine jacket, but you can have an instant feminine look just simply by folding the sleeve and exposing this beautiful color and this beautiful print.
Wow.
Right? And of course, we have this flowing dress. Special look is with an A-line skirt, but quite a masculine jacket. It's kind of like a military jacket. And it's infused with this beautiful, very feminine maxi bow shirt that you see in the fashion show. And apparently you can also use this as a belt or as an accessory to your waist. Sorry. And talking about the 1980s, as I was talking in the previous story, where women are quite empowered. This jumpsuit is quite masculine. It's quite strong. It's in leather, so it's quite masculine. But still, they were visually Riyadh was able to make it feminine with the loose of the belt with a clinch waist. And this represents the 80s woman, quite empowered. And I'd like a real road track. This is by Lesage, yeah. Yes, the jumpsuit, which represents the 80s as we were talking about. Let's move forward. Now, a story where you see a lot of pop, bright, and young color. So let me invite you now to go a bit forward. So the show is actually, color palette are quite dark. You have mocha, you have petrol blue, you have dark brown, but they're neutralized with immaculate white, which is quite emblematic with all train station in Europe or in Paris. So actually, was with this print. But also it represents the stock or the pile of luggages in the BC station.
Mm.
And we have this tier or ruffled skirt in silk chiffon. The pattern represents again the track of the railway with a little black dress. The details, the chain are inspired from her life in Obazin, in an orphanage. We know that everybody else grew up in an orphanage. And if you want to explore the collection a bit further, think now. We have Dubai Mall of the Emirates, 2 in duty-free shoe boutique, and we just opened the one in Abu Dhabi in Gallery. Lexis.
Seasonal bag, but I think it's not seasonal. The prints,
This is gorgeous.
Hey guys, we're here in Chanel Collections 2020. Hey guys, we're here for Chanel Cruise Collection. What a beautiful collection here for Chanel.
These are key pieces of the collection, so most of the boutique orders to them.
Amazing.
Say for example,
Gorgeous. Chanel for you.
Maybe on the project there will be
Beautiful. Okay, ready? Ready.
Are you done? Can you press that?
They're gorgeous. Breathe.
Okay, let's check it. Please. Double check it. Like it. Ah, the video.
Yes.
Okay, show how I'm standing now.
Welcome to Chanel Cruise 2019-2020 collection. It's me, briadventurez. Come, we'll show you around.